Welcome to Craftcation, a series where I hit the road with my sewing machine to get inspired by working and staying in unique places, shop for fabric at the local thrifts, and create a one-of-a-kind piece. If this sounds cool, then stay tuned, because today we're going to Washougal, Washington to stay at the Alder Hideout, a gorgeous property only 30 minutes from Portland with so much to do in the surrounding area. We're going to visit the local brewery and a really cool antique shop and take what we find back to the cabin to sew and knit and just relax for the weekend. I left my home on the coast around 11 a.m. to start the 2-hour drive. My first stop was Nifty and Thrifty near Washougal, Washington. It was pretty small, but they had some cool stuff like this crazy quilt framed. I regret not buying this. It was actually really neat. And some other really fun knickknacks and dining wear. But next door, there was this sweet antique shop. I didn't even see this on the maps, but look at the stained glass. I was like, I have to go in here. It's kind of an antique mall where they have different vendors and lots to look at. And this is where I ended up finding some real gems, like these cool framed tapestry pieces. And don't get me started with their fabric blanket section. Look at all of these. But what really spoke to me was this roll of cowboy vintage fabric. I don't know what it's from year-wise, but I was obsessed. And it was $45 for the entire roll, so I knew we had to have it. It's also this vendor that made upcycled stuff, and I looked everywhere for the name of the person who did this, and they reuse things for tags, which is so cool. But if you know who this is, like, tag them, because their stuff was gorgeous. With the cowboy fabric bolt secured, it was time to head to Washougal. We were just a couple minutes away. Look at Mount Hood there in the distance. I was feeling a little thirsty and a little hungry, so I wanted to stop by Ashwood Taps and Trucks. They have a awesome brewery with a beer garden and a lot of food trucks outside. A lot of them are closed today, but I was able to get a delicious raspberry sour beer and sit outside and enjoy it. Just got done at the brewery, which I would definitely check out. There's a bunch of really cool food cars. This area is absolutely gorgeous, and we're about 10 minutes from the house right now, so I am really excited to get there. It looks so freaking cute. I had to stop at the viewpoint on my way. It's absolutely breathtaking. There's a really cool hike right here too. It's only about 3 minutes from the cabin, so definitely put it on your list. Right now, it's the only active cabin on the property, but they're working towards a second cabin as well as a sauna, so I think this place is only going to get better. The cabin itself is simple, but every detail is so intentional and so well thought out. The outside of the cabin has some corten steel plate stairs that lead you onto this deck. Really beautiful picture windows that just perfectly frame your surroundings. This cabin has just been picked up and plopped in the middle of the woods, and so every view out of every window is just expansive forest, and it's absolutely gorgeous and so relaxing. I just felt so at peace while I was in this place. I absolutely adored this space. The architect and designer did a really good job. Everything is really well thought out and really high quality, down to the linens and the towels. Everything is super nice. The outdoor space is also gorgeous. There's a little place to sit in the sun. It's just a really wonderful place to be. You've seen it, the tour? It's so peaceful here. I am going to unpack and settle in. I think I'll probably knit a little tonight, make some dinner, get some work done, and then we'll start our projects tomorrow. Maybe probably just put a movie on, some music, and drink some wine, make some dinner, and hang out. It's so freaking cute here, you guys. Answer emails.
You.
So I figured maybe I would tell you about what we got going on today while we grind some coffee. Hopefully you can hear both of these noises. So we're gonna start the day off with a little knitting because this bed is super comfortable and I think I'm gonna sit in bed and knit for a little while. And then I actually need to do a little work. I have a collaboration with Smart Wool coming out on the 16th. So you guys will be able to see the Smart Wool collab after seeing this video. But I have to get them some assets, so I need to, hold on, I need to finish that today. And then we're gonna start sewing. I'll go bring in all of my sewing stuff. So that will be fun. 2 o'clock, the marketing, I don't know if he's the marketer, I gotta figure it out, or the owner of these cabins, but I know he does the marketing and booking. His name's Bryan, he's super nice. He's coming at 2 o'clock and we're gonna film and do like kind of an interview because they have a series called Forest Friends. So I'll put it in the link below, Forest Friends. I think I'm gonna be their first Forest friend, which is super fun and exciting. It's kind of fun that we get to like collaborate on this and both do our own series. It's gonna be on their Stay Further like socials and website and stuff. So that's at 2, probably from like 2 to 4, it sounded like. And then once Bryan leaves, we'll get back to some sewing. I got the Trader Joe's non-oat creamer with a little bit of brown sugar. I never drink fancy creamer. This is such a treat. This is some of the best coffee I've had in a really long time. Okay, Stay Further, I see you. I wonder what coffee they use. Yo, it's so good. Oh, okay, so I'm gonna show you what I'm working on. Currently, I'm working on the Air cardigan from Ozetta. This is my first cardigan, and I hate it because it's just knitting and purling and knitting and purling, and it feels like it takes forever. I'm getting faster at purling, but so this is what I have. I'm working on the body right now. I'll put the wool in here what I'm using. I already took the cover off, but I love this wool, you guys. It's amazing. Okay, I'm so excited. So I'm gonna work on this for a little bit and then we'll sew. So let's start knitting. I had a nice slow morning knitting and I made a mess. And now it is time to unload the car and start thinking about the project we're gonna do. So you know I love to come and be inspired by the place that I'm staying in. Gorgeous. And I think with the things that I brought for upcycling, as well as the fabric that I got yesterday, I think there's some fun things I will be able to do. So I'm gonna grab this stuff and I'm gonna start unloading and setting up my little sewing corner. And I think I actually might do some cutting out here. God, it's so nice out today. I might as well. Changed into my fishy sweater. You guys sick of this sweater yet? Because I'm not. Now that I'm all set up, I gotta figure out what I'm gonna do. Do I make a baby jacket from start to finish with the cowboy? Oh, that could be kind of cute, you guys. I could also upcycle these pants and put some cowboy. But I think I want to make a baby jacket from start to finish with this pattern. So I'm gonna go grab that because I think that's it. I don't know why, but all of a sudden I'm like, yeah, baby jacket in this fabric, baby camp coat. It's gonna be so freaking cute. And I don't have any kids, but I have friends that are due in April. And I think this could be a really fun gift for them. Not that the baby will fit into it anytime soon, but yeah, I'm gonna grab the pattern. Okay, I just realized that I think this door opens like all the way. Incredible. This is like my open air studio now. I have a playlist on Spotify called Outlaw Country. I will share it in the description below because we're making a country jacket and we're gonna listen to some old school country. cruising. We might even do like a baby set because I have the outer and liner already done. And now I just need, it's so freaking cute. I need to put them together with the collar. All right, it's 12:44 and I'm gonna stop the clock there. I have just a couple of steps left on the baby jacket. I need to sew the perimeter of the liner and the outer, and then the sleeves, and then pull it out, press it, sew down the liner from bagging, and then do the buttons, which probably, honestly, with buttons, like another hour on that. But because it's 12:45 and Bryan's coming at 2, I am going to clean up a little bit and look over the interview questions he has. I am not used to doing interviews, so I want to like mentally prepare, I suppose. I don't really know. Yeah, I am not great at interviews, so we shall see how this goes. Don't judge me if it's super bad or I sound really stupid. At this point, Bryan showed up and we started sewing again, and he started filming. I didn't get any video of the interview, but I did get this fun video of Bryan filming at lots of different angles for his Forest Friends series. After a couple hours of filming and finishing everything on the jacket except for the buttons, I grabbed a glass of wine and headed out to the front, where Bryan and I chatted and still filmed a little more while I continued knitting my air cardigan. Okay, Bryan just left. We did a whole little photo shoot. It was really fun. And now I'm going to knit. Still working on that green sweater from last Craftcation. I ran out of yarn, so I had to order more. Yeah, just getting it for a bit. As the sun began to set, I finished up the buttons on this baby jacket. I decided to go with these red buttons. They're wood that I got online. They're too small for another project, so they work perfect for this baby jacket. And here is the final result. Let me know what you guys think. I love how it came out, and I tried my best to pattern match on the front and the sleeves and the inside. This was so much fun to make a tiny jacket for a tiny cabin. I think it fits here perfectly. With the project wrapped up and Forest Friends done, it was time to head home. I didn't realize how much I needed that until I was already there. Just making things, no rushing, surrounded by the trees. That's what Craftcation is supposed to feel like, and Alder Hideout just gets that. Slow mornings, good light, something taking shape under your hands. Alder Hideout was exactly the kind of place that lets you just sink into the making. I hope wherever you're watching this from, you got to feel that too. So thanks so much for watching Craftcation, and don't forget to subscribe to LaRae Handmade for more episodes and series like this.